Let's go meet Grisham. Who I assume is Grisham, at least. Because we haven't heard either of these two's names up to now, so I assume this is Grisham. We were told to come here. It's like, yeah. We know the two people were in Team Flare, and these two look like they could have, or the person was in Team Flare. These two look like they could have been in there. I mentioned before, I said this girl looked like she was like a Hisui and Zoroark, kind of, with her design. So yeah, I guess we'll find out for sure, though. Also, mustard? Don't you sell, like, tea and shit? What do you need ketchup and mustard for? Hi. Wow, damn. Yep, okay, so just straight up admitting it, you are Grisham. I figured. Like, when we were told to come here, it's like, oh yeah, it's definitely gotta be you then. Because Grisham is definitely a masculine name, so I didn't think it was gonna be the girl, but... Yeah. Right. Oh! Oh, so we have like a rainbow rocket kind of thing going on. Or I guess just generally like Team Rocket in Generation 2. So Team Flare Novo, which I think just means new, if I'm correct. So it's like it's a Neo Team Flare. We have like the resurrection of Team Flare, just not under Lysander this time. Again, kind of like in Gen 2. Because I think the boss of Team Rocket in Gen 2 was Archer, if I remember correct. Because Giovanni had just kind of like pissed off somewhere. So yeah, okay. Okay. Sure, I guess. And they know about AZ, of course. And they're very much against AZ, of course. Grizel. Okay. So, was she part of the original Team Flare as well? I did not notice you had a little, like, ponytail bun back there. I guess I never saw you from a side view. I've only seen you from the front. Okay. Probably would be a bad idea, yeah. Okay. Okay. They don't want to do this, like, in the public eye for obvious reasons. That makes sense. Oh, wow, they're just gone. They just left. Trying to take a better look at their signs. I assume that's just, like, an ordering sign, and you have the 2 coffee cups there. I think they did sell some food products, so I guess, like, ketchup and mustard isn't too weird. Anyway. Oh, goodness. So I'm not seeing anything new in terms of a wild zone. 19 is still the most recent. No new side missions. So yeah, we just have to go to this spot. Where is this? Magenta Sector 2, so I assume we're going into that building. Let's just head to the Pokemon Center. I'm not like 100% surprised that they're like Team Flare and everything, but I'm a little surprised that they're like active. That it's like, again, Team Flare Nova. Oh, goodness gracious. This is not where I wanted to go anyway. I wasn't expecting, like, active, Team Flare revival. Oh, wait, no, we've been by this building before. I was gonna say for a second there, it's like, that's very conspicuous. But then it's like, no, we've been by here before. Yeah. We've seen this building. So is this their headquarters? Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a... Okay, listen. I am trans. I'm trans, female, and non-binary. And I've literally heard other trans women, like, say the same thing. Being called a good little girl is like a... Because of being trans and because of the affirmation aspect of it, it's almost like really exciting, for lack of a better word, to be called a good little girl. But then on top of it, there's also the aspect of, you know, hot lady calling me that. I mean, I won't lie or anything. It's a sexy thing, so... okay. They had to know what they were doing, right? The localizers? I don't know if, like, that's as big a thing in Japan in terms of the phrasing, but... of course, I don't know if it's even phrased this way in the Japanese. But in America, that's a very notable thing. That's, like, a very sexy thing. Like... They had to know that, right? Also, I love the angle everything's at in this shot. It makes things seem just a little bit off. Oh! Lysander Cafe. Oh, wait, that was in X and Y, right? That's where we first... I think that's where we first met Lysander. And that makes sense why there's, like, the coffee sign, but also there's the thing stricken out with the tape. Right. Yeah, his little ponytail is kind of adorable. Right. We get that. Yes, we've heard about them. Calm down, Grizel. Unless they're gonna call me a good little girl again. Grizel is a lot more aggressive about it. Grisham seems a little more put together. What are your goals? I mean, rightly so. So we gotta battle Grizel, right? Yeah, I'll battle Grizel. So again, assuming Team Flare, assuming they still use the fire types and all, I probably want to start at least with Trampa. Because water. Of course, they might not use those types at all. Also, hold on, let me try something here. I want to see if, like, you react to pictures like everyone else does. Oh, you do? Cool. I'll take a picture with you. You called me a good little girl. And Grisham just in the back. His expression isn't changing. We don't have anything new at the moment. Hold on. want, like, a shot of me, like, looking at her, you know? I'm trying not to, like, let the stick drift affect it, though. I want, like, an angled shot here. There we go. Ah, god damn it. This is difficult. Let's try that. Okay. Probably that. Maybe over here. No. There we go. Now let's see if I can get a shot with Grisham, too. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, I can, okay. There we go. I'm enjoying taking pictures with characters like this. Anyway, let's get this going. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, you're even saying burn you to the ground. Okay. Interesting, battle pose. Okay, we're starting off strong. Oh, okay, not just fire. Well, in that case, let's bring in some fire of our own. Fire is back, though. There we go. Come on, Pokio. Aerodactyl, that's fine. Ooh, that's a problem. What's your final Pokemon? Oh, Pyro. Well then, real quick, I should probably max revive you. Oh, shit. Oh, Pyro's gonna have a Mega Evolution. Okay. Ooh, then I can get one for mine. Okay, let's see what you got. Oh, yours is your ring? Alright. I wonder if the female one does the same thing, or if it's just for the male Pyro. Hold on. Two can play at this game. Gotcha. I mean, hey, you lost, Girly Pop. Yeah. You have some strong Pokemon, I'll give you that. Just weren't strong enough. Right. Yeah, where'd you get those? Where did those come from? Did you pull those out your ass? What the hell? Okay, so just a way of healing. Okay. I am curious, if nothing else. Alright. Let's head in. Yeah, this kind of looks like what I'm thinking. I remember the cafe looking like in X and Y. It's been, like I've said before, it's been a while. I played like Y version, I believe, right when it first came out, or at least shortly thereafter. And I think I only played it the one time. I don't think I ever played it again. Okay. Yeah, let's start there. Uh-huh. Right. So you're saying, okay, so you're saying right off the bat here that Lysander was the issue. That Team Flare's original goal was good, and that Lysander just became a piece of shit. You're blaming it all on him. Which, I mean, fair. I get that, but... Introduce... Yep. Yeah, you were absolutely blaming him. You guys went along with his shit, you know. Yes, I know about the weapon. It is literally a WMD. It is horrific, it is evil, it is just... It's dark as fuck. Like, for as many problems as Gen 6 has, the story was phenomenal. Like, with the war and the ultimate weapon, it's like, that shit was great. Yeah, we know. AZ, the former king who just did a lot of terrible shit and lost his partner and his Pokemon partner. And had spent all those years wandering as this immortal giant, just kind of dealing with his mistakes. But I guess, yeah, technically our character here wouldn't know about all of that because, like, we just came here. AZ's just this, like, massive man who runs the hotel. No, you're probably right to a degree. I mean, that's not to say Lysander wouldn't have done anything else, but that definitely was a factor. And I think AZ knows that. Right. Okay, so you think AZ isn't genuine in this. You believe that AZ, because of his past mistakes, just is lying? You think he's, like, not actually trying to do anything good still? I mean, I do as a player. Okay. How's that? Yeah. You can come up with a better secret word than that. Or phrase, I guess. Unless that was the phrase in the former game, but even still. Yeah, I think the lab was a part of the first, first game, quote-unquote, X and Y. Again, it has been so long. Right. Oh. Okay. So this is going to be like a wild zone of its own. But it's also going to be, like, probably more akin to, like, a lab in Pokemon. Pokemon games have had labs since, like, the very beginning. And, like, a lot of times they can be very labyrinthine. They can be very difficult to navigate, having teleport pads and different elevators and staircases and whatnot. It's a very common thing in Pokemon games. So I feel like this is going to be very classic Pokemon. Comparative to a lot of previous aspects of the Legends games. So this should be interesting. We're going to have, like, multiple floors and everything, because that would be really cool. Different floors have different wild Pokemon. Ooh, is that even a teleport pad right there? Ooh, this is getting exciting. Oh, hey, Mabel. Wow, you just entirely guessed it. That is correct. I mean, it makes sense. She was part of Team Flare too, so it's like, yeah, she probably figured that Grisham would bring us here. So is Mabel part of Flare Nouveau? Or is she just not involved in it? I assume she's not involved, but she knows about this kind of stuff. I wonder if she supports them. An elevator key, yeah, that's very classic Pokemon. Oh, we're bringing back a little bit of classic Pokemon here for this. This is really cool. I really like this. Blending the old with the new. I really like that. But yeah, this teleport pad, these were things in a lot of the older games. You would step on it and teleport you to a different part of the floor, or even a different floor. So we have a room here. The elevator is, I assume, where we need to go. So we need to end up finding a thing for that. So what is this listed on the map as? Just Lysander Labs? Ooh, this is a large place. Okay, so the elevator leads us forward. The door on the left, we didn't try that yet, but that leads us into this green zone. And that's locked right now. So we probably need to find a key to go into there. Right now we can go into the yellow zone, which has multiple teleport pads itself. It has this question mark over here. And it has this, I would wager these arrows are like a movement pad. In the older games, they had movement pads. You step on them, it forces you forward in the direction of the arrows. I assume that's what that is. So I assume we can't go over it to get up. So we're gonna have to use these teleport pads we can see marked on the map here. This is cool. This is really cool. I really love this. I'm interested to see what kind of Pokemon are down here. Oh, hold on. We have Houndoom. Oh goodness. Definitely want to use Ultra Balls for you. Okay, you're kind of looking this way. Now you're definitely looking this way. Turn around! I mean, probably the best we're gonna do. Shit! Well, I've been caught. Get in the ball. Hey, we got Houndoom. Houndoom's not a Pokemon I would add to my party. What is up here? Do I want to pull the switch? Well, I pulled the switch. The lever. Whatever. What did that do? Did it activate teleport pads? Or... Oh, no, it did. Okay, or warp panels, they're being called now. I mean, that makes sense. So they weren't active before when they were red like that. Okay, I mean, I didn't even try them. Okay. So that was necessary. So we have 2 warp pads here. That one down there is not active, so we couldn't use that. Okay, so yeah, they're lit up now. Let's try this one. Okay, it won't teleport us automatically. We do have to activate it. Okay, where did this warp us? Okay, we're up here in the purple now. This looks like this is an enclosed room. Oh, no, it is not. Hold on. But it looks like that might be like a dead end. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, Electrike. And Manectric. Okay. Well, we got an item from here, so it wasn't completely useless, but... The one in front over here is the one we're supposed to use, then. And where has this taken us? Okay, now we're up here. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I'm trying to be cautious. I'm trying to be a little sneaky. You should probably come back. Okay, so there's nothing. Oh no, it is a one-way. It's not like a movement pad, but it is a one-way trip back. Okay. So the symbol still means that. I don't think I want Manectric too much, but I'll still try to get it, you know. It noticed me at the wrong moment, damn. Oh, please don't attack me. Get in the ball, damn it. You are just to get for the Pokédex. What's this? Lab key card. Okay. Dark Pulse. Ooh. Dark Pulse isn't too bad. So that gave us a key card. So we can't go up through here. I assume we need the key card to get through this side. Because that's not for the elevator. We need the elevator key specifically. Okay, so let's go back through here. Ooh, also I missed this. Yeah, this is very classic Pokemon. Ooh, hello. So we're gonna use the key card over here. There's no more switches or anything for that? Nope. Okay. Yep. So now we're in this green zone. Anything down this way? Just a little thing. Tiny mushroom. Oh boy, something saw me. I didn't see what it was, but it saw me. Oh, Jesus, fuck, Noibat. Noivern, actually. Hold on. Owie! Please stop attacking me. Wow, I am just wasting Ultra Balls here. I didn't even see that thing. It just came out of nowhere. Okay. Oh, hello. So we got a Houndoom, but we didn't get a Houndour, right? Come on, turn around. Okay, you're not curious anymore. Wow, I could just miss. God damn it. Okay. Now that we caught you, we're just going to attack you. Get some experience. There we go. Okay, let's take a look around now that we don't gotta worry about these dogs. Ultra Ball helps replace at least one of the ones I threw away. Okay, we got another, power switch. That's good. So what I'm gathering from Team Flare Novo is that they are trying to do, like, the original intention of Team Flare before Lysander, you know, went crazy and evil. They're just trying to make the world more beautiful, from what I'm gathering. Okay, I need a B key card. I only have the A one. So I assume I have to use this then. God, my voice is cracking a bit today. I don't know why. I'm going through second puberty. at almost 34 years old. I'm just turning into Dipper from Gravity Falls. Remember that episode? That was one of the anthologies. There's a one-way path here, but I got my key card, which leads to there, so actually I definitely want to go this way. Okay, I got key card B. And that opens up this section. What is that? Is that Beldum? I think that might be Beldum. I definitely don't have Beldum. Beldum is Psychic, right? I think it's pure Psychic. No, it's Psychic Steel. Yeah, Beldum have notoriously low catch rates. So that doesn't surprise me. Shit. Heal Ball. Ah, damn, I was a little late. I was like, I'm taking way too much time. Yeah, Beldum have notoriously low catch rates. Damn. This is, obviously a sleeping quarters. So the scientists and everyone were sleeping in the lab. I wonder if the layout of this is pretty much exactly the same as in, in X and Y. So yeah, we have the Electrike and the Manectric over here. God damn it. I can destroy you because I have you. And I have one of you. Okay. Okay. So here's a power switch. Let's do that. I assume we're gonna have to... Oh, well, actually, we won't have to face Grisham until, you know, the ranking match. So we should be good on that until then. The question is, will there be a boss battle at the end of the labs? Because we already fought Grizel. And if we're not going to fight Grisham just yet... There's definitely something over there. The thing is, I'm hearing noises like over here. I'm gonna wait to go on that. I want to see what's over here first. Okay, just some more items. Oh. I thought I saw something there, but that was just like a purple book or something. Yeah, I'm hearing noises from through the walls. Okay, so now we're here. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, moving on. It's pretty straightforward right now. I think we're pretty much at the end. No more key cards, so I assume up here is just going to be the, Oh, hello. Ekans. Oh, would. Maybe not the best idea, but I feel like we're going to get poisoned anyway. Let us use a full restore. We're actually going to switch you in. I want to avoid that. Arbok if we can. We got Lab Keycard C. Okay, it's curious, but I don't think it knows exactly that we're here yet. To Mega Evolve. And Shadow Wolf. Was this not the best choice? I don't know, it seems to be working fine. Oh cool, you're frozen. That makes things infinitely easier. Gotcha. And Demeter, we're also going to use a full restore on you. Okay. Good job. So we got keycard C. Question is, where does this go? Oh, does it go back over this way? How do I get over there, though? If I was, like, through here... Oh, I just have to... Okay. I go this way. Oh, hello. Another hound. Gotcha. Ah! Shit! Come at me out here. God. I never see those things. They're flying up in the air, and I'm not expecting to have to look up in the air. Oh, hey. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we'll just continue on then. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely where we need to go, and that is definitely a boss battle. That's an Aegislash? Aegislash is, I think, Ghost Steel, so... I have to hope it doesn't use any, like, really strong ghost moves against me. Maybe I should start with fire and then work my way towards Frostlass. Let me save it just to be safe. I'm sure we'll be fine, but... you know. Oh, there's actually a cutscene for this. Yeah, I got that. There's some Doublades, too. Or no, those are just Hone Edges, right? Yeah, those are just Hone Edges. Let's go, man. We got a Hone Edge, so we're not worried about that. I wouldn't mind capturing the Aegislash, though. Oh, maybe I don't need to, actually. Okay. I don't even need to Magma Ball. Can I not catch you? Damn. It's a scripted thing, so I can't catch it. That sucks. I would have loved to catch the Alpha Aegislash. Damn. Well. Elevator key? Yep. Yeah, I know. Let me turn this on. I assume this teleport pad will bring me back to the one right in front of the elevator. That just makes the most sense to me. Hello. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is from X and Y, yeah. You could probably, when you go through the labs in X and Y, find this there too. It's probably the exact same dialogue, quote unquote. The exact same line of text that you get with that when you come here before in the old games. Okay. So where or to who is this going to lead? I guess 2? Because we're on basement floor 1. Go to the research lab in B3 floor? Okay, so we need to go to 3, but I want to check this out first for sure. What's on the 2nd floor? Experience candy. Well, there is something or someone here. It looks like a prison cell. This must have been in the previous game. I'm just not remembering what was, or who was kept here. Again, it's been so long, I can't remember everything with that. That was like 3 generations ago. Okay, what's gonna happen? Okay. 4 files. The device, the fuel, the legends, and our shared dream. Well, let's just start from the beginning. The device that grants life. Yep, 3,000 years in the past. Originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. Yeah, AZ's Floette. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. So, then, Flare Novo knows that it wasn't built as a weapon. Because they have the information here. Okay. It is a weapon, it became a weapon, but that wasn't the initial point. That wasn't its intention. Makes sense. The fuel. Right. 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 And that's where, like, Yveltal or Xerneas came in? Yeah, Yveltal and Xerneas. Xerneas, life and rebirth, and Yveltal, destruction and death. Yep. Okay. Sure. Uh-huh. Yeah, that was Lysander's idea. It's basically Thanos from the MCU, you know? How it's like to keep things in balance, like you reduce the number of people because the balance is otherwise, like, shifted and all. Oh, Zygarde, hi. Honestly, it makes sense we'd see you here. Hey, Lysander. Right. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it would. Oh, it was his set. Okay. Again, it's been a while. Okay, so you know you did that, at least. Right. Right. Ah, that tracks. Okay. We were wondering kind of how he was still alive, considering like everybody expected that he was dead. Zygarde saved him. That makes sense. Okay. And that's why the Rogue Megas are happening. Okay, I can help Zygarde regain its true power. Ah, the tower itself? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Can I talk to you more? Nope, just the same thing. Right. And that's why the standing stones. Yeah, alrighty. Well, this was fun. Like I said, this was very reminiscent of, like, older games. Like Gen 6 and earlier. And so I really love that kind of, like, little trip down nostalgia's path with that. Okay, so you knew Lysander was gonna be there. No, he has amnesia. At least for the most part. He has, like, I'd say he's like at 90 to 95% amnesia. He remembers only a few things. Yeah, no, absolutely. Again, I think AZ would agree with you on that. I'm not just gonna steal AZ's Floette. And I'm definitely not giving her to you. Okay, I mean, I can agree to that point. I can agree to stopping the tower, but just let me do it. Ah, that's it. That's the entire goal. Okay, gotcha. Oh, interesting. So you were children. You were born to Team Flare members, so you were raised into Team Flare. Because you guys are obviously, you were children back then, 5 years ago. You two are probably like 25 or so, I would wager. So you were still definitely adults 5 years ago. Unless we're to believe that they're really young, like 18 or so. They're definitely adults here. If they're like 18 or 19, then 5 years ago they'd be like 13 or 14, which, I mean, that would still be children, so maybe. Originally, yes. Okay. Okay, good luck with that. So we're definitely getting into, like, the end game of the story. Which makes sense, like, we're almost at rank A, so... We're definitely going to be getting into the finale of everything. Okay. So with that, no more side missions. No more wild zones at the moment. If there's even going to be any more. This might be like, we're like reaching the close. I feel like leaving it at 19 would be weird, though. Even if you have Lysander Labs, I feel like you would want it to at least be 20 wild zones on the map. I don't know, it just feels a little weird otherwise. But let's head to Hotel Z. Hey there. Okay, so yeah, he assumed. He figured that we would know what's going on. Yeah, he's the guy from the cafe. Okay, so you even found out about Team Flare Novo. Okay. Yep. Yeah, of course. Yep. Yep. We're aware of the story. I mean, I guess if people who haven't played X and Y were playing this, then they wouldn't know. But I did play X and Y. I do know about the war and everything, Flood losing her life. Yep. Ooh, this is cool. Ah, that's what it was. Okay. So originally just did restore Flood's life, but you turned it into the weapon. Again, I can't remember everything, so... Yeah, we know there was a crater in one of the towns that was created from when you fired the weapon before. I do remember that. Yeah, that's horrifying. That is, like, genuinely fucked beyond belief and horrifying. Like, AZ's sins are just absolutely, like, horrific. And again, he would agree with that. Yep. Yep. Yeah, you had so many regrets. Which is good, which is definitely a good thing, but... Angie. So Angie is like the response to the weapon. Okay. You mentioned the name Angie before. I do remember you saying that earlier. Right. Probably. I mean, makes sense to me. Yeah. I mean, I knew, but without, like, Angie is the new information, but yeah. Right. That is a good point. Ah. So, this Floette can Mega Evolve, specifically your Floette, because she can't evolve into Florges. Right. Sure. I mean, you are very old and very decrepit, my dude. Oh, absolutely. No, 100%. Like, you can't ignore that. Again, AZ agrees with that. He made awful decisions. He just did a terrible thing out of anger, and it caused way too many problems for the future. And I mean, obviously in the present, at the time he originally fired the weapon and everything. I mean, he mentioned it like it rained down, burning everything in its path. It's like, Jesus fuck. No, Naveen is correct. Yes, exactly. Absolutely. Accountability matters, 100%. I agree with Naveen. Naveen is the reasonable one here. Yeah, exactly. See, I knew AZ would completely agree with that. The fact that you are trying to stop it, though, proves a lot. It's amazing that you do take accountability and that you are acknowledging your wrongs and trying to fix it. That's exactly what you should do, but yeah, to take accountability, you have to acknowledge your wrongs. And everybody else trying to just forgive him and move on because of all the good he's done for them isn't acknowledging things. Naveen is correct. Right. Okay. Well, definitely saving after that. And with that, this part will end here, so thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all at the next one.